Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Dancing with the Stars results show recap.
Holy crap, it's the results show.
Yes,
it
I
was
just said that.
Packed too. Alright, so the results show begins as it begins every week with Len recapping. And for the encore, he picked the Paso Doble by Nicole and Derek, as he should have.
Good choice, Len.
If he had picked anything else, I would have been pissed. But he made the right decision for a change. And they got another standing ovation, which they richly deserved, because it was, like Len said, probably one of the best dances of the entire 10 seasons.
It was good.
Alright, so Gipsy Kings performed next. Whoops, I just kicked the camera. And
You always yell at me for that.
Sorry.
Okay, so they performed their own version of You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story, because Toy Story 3 is coming out next month. Can't wait. Goodness. Definitely gonna see it.
Apparently, there's going to be a Paso Doble in it that is inspired by the Paso Doble that Tony and Cheryl choreographed. So, who else would you pick to dance to accompany the Gipsy Kings then in live action? Tony and Cheryl, and Dmitry and Kim.
It was really good. It
was very powerful.
It. I really liked this version of the song too.
I love the Paso Doble. Period. Alright, so it's time for Dance Center. With their weird-ass commercials and, like, why was Nicole Scherzinger cleaning the floor?
Oh, they have weird commercials for Sports Center.
Alright, so Kenny, Len, and Jerry. Alright, so this is what we learned from Dance Center. Niecy eats and jiggles. Chad is addicted to chapstick.
Who isn't?
And,
so good.
Yeah, and he must, well, I think it's like a physical condition because the paraben in there or something actually makes you addicted to it. Yeah. So, he also must own a jewelry store because it's like every week Cheryl is getting expensive, like $10,000 rings.
What's going on there?
I don't know. I don't know, but she's getting paid handsomely. Alright, Nicole. She smells her armpits like Molly Shannon.
Superstar.
Yeah, that was really messed up. But at least they smell like coconuts and not sweat. Evan, his hair is a freaking lush mane. But he's a robot. And Erin, she apparently does not know her geography, even though she is a journalist. All right, I guess it's like a sports journalist.
Journalism. Okay, thank you.
All right.
It's a huge difference there.
It's time for the college dance competition. What sweatshirt are you wearing?
I'm wearing a dance shirt, but this is not from Ballroom.
Oh, okay.
This is my other dance group.
But it's still a college dance group. All right, so the first team up was from UC San Diego.
Okay.
They're a bunch of smart kids who like to dance, which tells me they're probably not that good. They chose a samba. And, well, that choreography was not very challenging, was it?
Let me just say, I was really excited for this because, if you guys don't know, I am in my college's ballroom dance club, and I'm actually going to be VP next year. But,
you don't do it the way that they do. You don't do, like, team dancing.
We don't do team dancing. We compete in couples.
Right.
So I was not familiar really with the whole team dance thing.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not really into it. Like, I like competing just with one partner.
Yeah,
like
I think I prefer that as well. I don't like the whole, like, group dance.
I feel like the group dance really dumbs down the difficulty of the moves because it's more about, oh, how are you in relation to the rest of the group?
Yeah.
So
I don't like that.
That's just my take. I mean, it's still fun to watch, but I prefer...
Yeah. Well, the UC San Diego team were in sync. That was the good news. The bad news was they were a bunch of robots. So they ended up with a 24. The Perdue team, all right, that school is pretty laid back because it's in the Midwest.
It's country.
Yeah, so, you know, y'all stroll to class. I don't know why I did a southern accent for the Midwest, but it seemed to fit. They chose the Mambo, and the announcer totally said the Mamba.
You know what? It's tough racket being an announcer. So
it sure is.
Every once in a while, you're going to mess up.
They had great energy, but apparently their patterns were not there.
Yeah, they also said that they haven't been competing in team fashion for very long. So
yeah. I think this is relatively new anyhow.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. They only ended up with a 22, though. So that's the 24 and the 22. That's going to be half of those team scores, and you have to vote to match up the other half. So we'll see who wins at, I guess, the end of the season, which is in a couple weeks. All right, so the Gipsy Kings performed again. Bambaleo.
Also reminds me of Superstar when Will Ferrell and his girlfriend at the time performed this.
Well, I see the drum guy in the band was the only one who didn't get the black shirt memo because he was totally wearing plaid. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Drum guy.
The dancing was great. I don't know who those people were because they never really said their names.
Why do they not say names? That's kind of a big deal.
If you're going to be on like national television, I think they should announce your name.
Announced.
Yeah. All right, let's get right to the bottom two. Now that we've done the whole show. Chad and Cheryl and Niecy and Louis. Well, who was eliminated, Maddie?
Niecy and Louis.
It's kind of sad because I think she really enjoyed being on the show, even though she was probably only getting about an hour or two of sleep a night, bouncing between two jobs. But she was a great sport. Just don't touch the weave. You know how black ladies are about their weaves. She said it yesterday. It's okay. I'm not being racist. All right. So next week, kids, the semi-finals. Be there or be Niecy Nash.
Okay.
Till next time, much love.